Okay, I think this is like number 4 in the series. I honestly don't know when this series is gonna end. I feel like I'm getting a bit older, and who knows how long I'm gonna live. I hope another 30 years. That should be biblically possible. That's how it's supposed to be, but I don't know. So like, I feel like I need to continue this series of never trust a hippie. So I think this is like number 4 now. So this one I think I'm gonna call drugs, right? Okay, so like when we travel, we all like anyone who's watching this who's traveled, it kind of comes into the whole thing of traveling that if you're from England especially, you have some drugs and shit, right? And and often there'll be some white guy, right, with fucking dreadlocks wherever you're traveling. He's a cunt who will sell you when you first get there. If you're just moving around, it'll be some English guy with dreadlocks or some Canadian guy with dreadlocks or someone from the West, because the whole thing is like you're more happy to talk to him, right? But you'll get the shittest fucking drugs. You'll get the shittest weed. You'll get the shittest everything. From my experience, and this is one of these things where I'm just going to tell you a story. It's not like yeah. I think the first two are kind of like philosophical. I think number 3 was like a story. This is going to just be like a story, right? So yeah, I went to Nepal. Fucking greatest place I've ever been to. I'd like to go there again. And actually, there's a twist in the tale. I'll tell it later. Anyway, I go there, right? And I hate cities. I fucking hate cities. But I loved Kathmandu. Kathmandu, I hate cities. I don't know why I loved it. I just did. It's like the most polluted at that time when I was there, the most polluted city in the world. Like, everyone who goes there, and I had added to, you get sick. Like, you're having these bogies and blowing your nose, this like black brown shit. It's fucking terrible. It's like, it comes from like they got these like it's because of altitude, right? Basically, it's like really high. I think it's like something like 4,000 or 5,000 feet. But everyone burns their rubbish every day, and you got these like um, motorbike sort of van things or whatever, which like burning diesel and the fumes are going up. But it's because of the altitude, so everyone's burning all their rubbish every fucking morning, right? Your rubbish doesn't get picked up, you burn it, and you got all of these like vehicles and shit, which are just like pumping out fucking like black soot out the back, and but it stays there. The problem is it stays there because of the altitude. It doesn't kind of go up like into the sky. That's kind of Kathmandu is kind of where that shit wants to stay. So you get really sick and shit. You get kind of poisoned. There's lots of dust there. It's fucking terrible. And I fucking hate cities. It's just like the best city I've ever been in my life. And also, the reason I went there is because it's got the best charis weed. The best, it's got the best like resin weed. That's why I went there. And I spent like 3 months, right? I left a little bit. Like I went to like Bukhara and I went to where the rhinos are and shit. But basically, I spent my whole fucking time, more or less, in the fucking city. And it was fucking great. But, right, people are scared to buy weed there, even though it's the best place to buy weed. But, and this is a story to illustrate things I've seen in my travels, whatever, right? There's this one white guy there, right? Dreadlocks and shit. And he's like, and he fucking knows weed, right? And if you know weed, you know weed. You don't not know weed. And then he was like at the place I was staying at, right? And he had this unique gift. Unique. I've never really seen anything quite like this. Like this guy would have been, I'm not shitting you, maybe like 55 kg, like about like my height, but like skinny as fuck. Dressed like a hippie, like, you know, the whole silk. Look at my other video, like, you know, silks and shit. And he'd managed to convince the people where I was staying to live in a tent. That's cool. I admire that kind of ingenuity. And but what he would do, and I'm not shitting you, right? I am not shitting you. He'd done it a few times. Within 45 minutes of a new girl arriving at the sort of backpacker hotel, he'd have fucked her. I'm not shitting you. So it's like some dreadlocked, real wafy, fucking 55 kilo guy or something, skinny as fuck, would be like within 45 minutes. I've seen it. Be fucking one of these girls in his tent. It was amazing. It's actually like, I'm like, fucking, that's awesome. And I'd see him as well, like, basically, sometimes it wasn't always 45 minutes. It might be like half a day, might be a few hours, might be 2 days. But he'd be fucking them. He would just be like, just girls come to Nepal, they come and stay where we were staying. He'd be fucking them in like record time, in time, like just insane. And really, like really pretty girls as well. Like, he was fussy. You wouldn't be like, he's not like banging the fucking, you know, he's not banging the ugly girl, the ugly friend, you know. He's taking the fucking good ones and shit. And I'm watching this because I was there for like, let's say I was there like 3 months or something. I'm just watching this all the time, just kind of amazed, you know, like it's just this guy's like a god in a way. Do you know what I mean? And just one day, I just asked him, you know, I was like, I'm sorry, right? I just gotta ask you, like, I'm not asking what you do, but like, why is it? Why is it that like you get this connection and so quickly with these women, right? And he looked into my eyes. I mean, and I'm straight. And he just said, "Whoa, your eyes are brilliant. Has anyone ever told you that? Like, no, honestly, your eyes are amazing. I don't think I've ever seen anything like that." That's what he said. But do you know how special I felt when he did it? I was like, wow. And that's when I realized, like, just like a few seconds later, it's like, ah, okay. But the whole thing aside, this guy, and this is Nepal, where you can get the best weed you'll ever smoke in your fucking life. Yeah, like you smoke the good charis there, it's fucking amazing. And I know this guy loves weed. I know he understands the quality and everything. But this motherfucker was selling kind of shit weed. Do you know what I mean? Kind of shit weed. And this is something I've experienced a lot in my travels and shit, and my in and out with the hippie sort of shit is when it comes to money, when it comes to making money, they'll sell shit drugs. They will sell shit weed, and they know good weed. Like, if anyone knows good weed, it's one of these kind of guys, right? And they will sell you shit weed and tell you it's good. You know what I mean? What's the whole thing? It's like, yeah, we'll fucking piss on your face and tell you it's raining. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, oh, we're alternative. We're not making money. Well, then why are you selling shit weed? And that's just like a small example of my entire experience in for years in this thing. It's like, I know the title of this video is Never Trust a Hippie, but I will put it a little bit more. Um, Never trust a white man with dreadlocks in anything, but especially if you're buying drugs off them.